Alright, so unfortunately I don't have Wi-Fi down here right now. I don't know if there's something wrong with my network or if the radios on the access points I'm using have died out enough, or if there's just too many people home and using Wi-Fi stuff right now. But yeah, I just don't have internet out here anymore. So that's great. So I'm just gonna record this. It has been 8 days since I last worked on it. I looked over the manual a little bit here while I was waiting for stuff to load, and I've learned a couple things about how this all goes together. This pole, the notch here, it says to put it in and then face the notch that way towards this pole, which changes things up a bit in my mind because now I'm uncertain how this is supposed to function. Because I'm supposed to put it in there with something in it, and I'm not, or a ball in it, and I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to be done. Like maybe it stays, yeah, I don't know. So I still have that to figure out, but then it also wants this to be in neutral for putting it together. And neutral, according to the instructions, is this thing one more click towards me. But yeah, that's not seeming to want to happen. Yeah, this is not sliding easily, which I think it should be, maybe. I feel like it should move easier than this as well. So we have this piece here. So this one, according to instructions, as far as I can tell, this piece needs to be inside this one clip. So that's past this one and right behind it. But there, why is this one so high? Ah, was that it? No. I'm not gonna behave. Not even gonna pretend to work. Probably because there needs to be something holding it here. Right? Maybe. Wait, is that not settled in? What? First of all, am I even ahead of myself or something? Yeah. So supposedly the ball and the rod somewhere. Is this sunk too much? God, I don't get it. I don't understand why it also wants a special tool to plug this and not the plug itself. I'm done for the night. Forget it. I can't make any progress like this. Still not even remotely together correctly. This is beyond frustrating. Okay, so I looked some stuff up and I thought it through. And I think I know how that's supposed to go in there now, I think. And there's supposed to be a special service tool that instead of using the drain plug, you use that. And I'm guessing that's for a very important purpose, but I don't know what that is. So from what I can tell, once we put the ball at the lowest part, going on there. All right, then it goes in through this side, I think. Well, doesn't clear though. Never mind, this idea was a bust. Yeah, same size and everything. I'm gonna try to use this to keep the rods at the right height. There is a seal here that will need to be replaced, but we're not doing that right now. What I still don't know is what size that sphere is supposed to be on. So focus around. This needs to go into here. Now, hey, we did it. That's neutral. Alright, so it must have been the fitment of it. Okay, does this go in there, in that hole, in here, or should it be here? Notch faces this way, which means this notch is here, which would imply it goes on the inside. Okay, so ball goes in hole, then rod goes down, I have to tilt it to keep the ball from colliding with the rod in the wrong way. Actually, maybe this needs to go up. Ah, okay, so that goes up. That ball is now holding it up, which allows this rod to go down. Okay. Which allows the entire linkage to shift, apparently. So that must be where that ball goes. So that ball goes in between these two rods in that hole. So, just to recap, this piece here has a spring inside with a ball. The only way to remove that is to remove the pin that holds this piece onto this rod. Well, I mean, yeah, the pin here, like remove this piece. And then you can remove this piece, or the opposite piece down here, and then you can remove that and access the ball and spring in there if you need to. That's in there. And there's another ball that goes in between these two poles right here that you put in before putting in this pole, and this pole has a notch on top which faces this way towards this pole, and that's where it goes. There's a sideways notch that lines up with where the ball goes here, and to fit it in you have to lean it so the ball goes towards this one. That's this, so that goes all the way in. Mess with this so that it goes all the way in, basically. So it sets with this one and not this one. Now this one can go up and down. Now it connects it with the ball. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good here. Finally, we can move on. I don't have the service tool for that plug down there though, so I wonder if there's something I need to push in that we don't want to push against the plug itself. But regardless, we should be able to move on. And now we have to push a ball into the casing here with a spring, and then that goes between that and one of these shift rods. Okay. It's one of these. These springs, and drop that in this hole here. Okay, goes all the way through. Then we grab a ball, drop it in, hope it doesn't fall out. Okay, it stopped somewhere. Stopped at the beginning. Okay, where are my punches? Actually, this will work. Gotta get this ball to go all the way down. No, it didn't. It's still in there. Okay, so it's at the last bump. Okay, so now it's resting on the spring at the bottom there. gonna have to push that in. This might not be flat enough. Close, but not long enough. Well, let's set this back in there for now. Ooh, this might work. When you have a broken screwdriver. Okay. That pushes it all the way down. You kind of see it in there. There's the ball. You push it in there, and as you set it down, you need to hold it in there until you get to the bar. You slowly release it so that it's in there, in the bar. What was next? Oh, I need to clean this surface and prep it. Real fast. Make sure these are dry. I think we're gonna stick with Loctite for now and follow these instructions. Clean part, spray both mating surfaces, allow 3 to 5 minutes. Apply adhesive. Assemble. So there's 2 different sets of instructions. One involves putting on one surface and one involves putting on both. One's called gasket maker and one's called gasket dressing. I don't know the difference. So make sure we have our plan ready. So this plunges in there, and then we slowly start getting it down. We will probably need this because when I was testing assembly earlier, it needed some moving around these little poles here to get everything lined up correctly. I don't think we'll need to put it on both surfaces. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. So let's get the more difficult areas to put on, I guess. Okay, that's probably way too much, but yeah, stick it in here. Push the ball in so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this goes this way. Down carefully. There it goes. First pull started. Wait, why is this one so high? If it's that high, then I can't push the... Okay. Stay. Hold on. Can we salvage this, please? This pull needs to drop. Did I just... I really hope I didn't just, it doesn't drop far enough. Okay. Did I just drop the spring out? No, it springs in there. Okay, good. Okay, so now we have the issue. Let's grab a new ball for now. So we need this to go all the way in. And then be held in from, I guess, the top here then. First rod's in. In. Feel third rod going in. Okay. Ball's right there. I dropped it, but I think I can ratchet. Maybe. Maybe not. Unless there's supposed to be one between the two, which I can hope not. Ball in the hole. Go in the hole. There we go. So now I think I need to set these. Yep, there we go. Set it down. Okay. Alright, press. That is a lot of extras. So yeah, that was a lot of gasket maker. It's probably way too much. Okay. Okay, so then the other two. Did I ever pick up that one I dropped? Okay, no, they're both in here. Okay, cool. Shoot, which one's which? I didn't clean the threads on these at all. Oh boy. Nor do I know the torque specs, so... Yeah. Still don't know where my hand wrench is, and I don't know what to torque these to. Does this say? I have torque specs all over this thing, and none of them are for the bolts. That's, well, good and tight then. Really gotta make sure I don't drop anything inside of it. See, those are nice and snug. It is aluminum, so I don't want to like super tighten them. Alright, let's wipe off the excess so it doesn't create something to pull on later. What do we have next? We did 7, we did 8, we did 10, we did 9. What is 11? Alright, 11 is the ring that goes here, snap ring, and 12 are the two snap rings on the bottom. So let's see, these two were for the bottom, I believe, and this one's probably for the top. I might need to come up a little bit more. There we go. And then we put it on there. As far as this project has been. Okay. Cool. Now can I turn this? There we go. Nice and easy. Gotta take the plate off we put on. So we just borrowed that. Make sure everything stayed up. Yeah. So let's clean off that surface some. Okay. Oops. Next, it wants me to tighten bolt B tightened temporarily. Should probably say which was tightened temporarily. This is the part where we tighten both of them then. Okay. Torque specs tighten to 18 to 24 foot-pounds. And these hold the reverse gear in, I believe. We can get our torque bar on here. I don't know how accurate it is anymore, but should give us at least pretty close. $14 is bolt, 15 is plug. 14 bolt on the opposite side. Add sealant to that one. There we go, up to 29 foot-pounds on that. Okay, so that's the fill and drain plug, which we definitely don't put in yet. So this one we do put sealant on. I believe it goes here. A little bit of this stuff if we have any left. 17. And it wanted 17 to 29 foot-pounds. This is a different piece than that piece. So that 11 part I got is not necessary then. All right. So there's probably no plug that goes here. It's just that sensor. Okay, which we can put in later. So it wants the seal replaced, which I think, are these the new ones? I think these are the new seals. So I need to clean this up really good, get all this stuff off. Might be the best idea here. That took a lot more time than I hoped it would. Let's remove the seal. Maybe a flat. There we go. Okay, the middle side goes in first, I would imagine. Which means it needs to, it's gonna be interesting to hammer in. Needs something that fits it pretty much exactly. Not quite wide enough. I think I got it in there. It's not perfectly straight, and I'm not happy with it. So, problem is I marred some of the aluminum. So if I take it out again, that might get more damaged. I don't know, I'll probably go inside, call it a night, look up a couple things about this. I should just get the correct socket size to punch it in, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna leave this on the clean bench for now. And now I clean up.